Welcome to the home of the Baylor Bears, McLean Stadium on the banks of the Brazos in Waco, Texas. The Utes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Baylor's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Complete in the middle. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Red pass, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turns it on at midfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they're running.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Baylor! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
So Utah's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. And the Utes send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Floating away. Fires on the move. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes to grab. Turning it on. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. They're working that left side. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down if they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
Makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake. Looking deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Utah!
Man, there are times a quarterback and receiver just have the unspoken language. He's lined up to the left side. He's looking down. There's nobody in the middle of the field. The quarterback kind of just winks at him and says, I'm throwing you this post. You go get it and go score a touchdown. Man, that is exactly what happened.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The offense changing the play. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barton. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. At the 45 on his way. He's loose. Touchdown, Baylor! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Dingle. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's French.
That's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into. You want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
Leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Mills. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Looking to fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
All right, that's a good result for the defense. We knew coming into this year they wanted to really improve their pass defense and their secondary and coverage. Nice job there.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Cobb. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Utes are marching down the field. To the ground with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's French. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Don't even think about sending the special teams out on 4th down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Utes!
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he puts through the extra point. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The give to the single back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Do you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got the back over the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive when these third downs present themselves.
Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. The Bears come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
And the Bears come to the line trying to convert on fourth down. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The Bears pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it fly. He's open on the right. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is.
Touchdown, Bears! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Trying to beat the D deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Bringing the heat. A strike downfield. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And these wide receivers are so fast nowadays. They're such big playmakers. I just want to get it to them and let them make it happen. But a lot of times, we're running to them, too. We're focused on chasing him down and funneling the football in the right direction. Defense swarmed, did a good job getting their hand on the football, causing the fumble from the wide receiver.
Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Barton. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete. They will score. Touchdown, Baylor! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. With the catch, it's Cobb. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Mills. They'll immediately call timeout.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most of the time.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Got a man. It's Mills. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on third down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll reach for a 53-yarder and have to guide it in with precision from the right side. That is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. It's on target and complete. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is blowing. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Got him downfield. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And into the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Okay, ready. Just enough time for one final play in this half. 29. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Utah has it back in the offense coming onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Utes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Working the middle, it's complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page. Here's the handoff.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Pressure coming. Time to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. How about that with 4th and forever, and he just turned one loose and fired it for the 1st down.
Man, does that sting defensively. You get him in the perfect situation. You know they're going to pass the football. You play the ball deep, and you give up a deep pass. That is a back-breaking play.
Buys a little time with his feet. Breaks into the open. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
When I think you're seeing the mental approach this offense is taking now, with a nice lead here late in the 3rd quarter, they're satisfied to just run the ball and chip away at this clock. This has been a really good-looking drive. Plenty of plays. They're staying on the field. They're bleeding and ticking this clock away. Nice job there getting it done on the ground.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Starts to scramble to the left. This time on target. He'll step out of bounds at about the 11.
God, he's annoying to play against. You think about it as a defense, I'm trying to cage you in, trying to keep you in the pocket, and then he's just whoop, 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 spinning all over the place, getting outside the pocket, making plays, and then you got to go chase him again and again and again. Just wears you out.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Keeps it on the bootleg. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Baylor! A great catch and run for 6. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive. First play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense? See on this drive, it just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. The Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Sure hands, it's Mills. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Slips a tackle. And the defense is there. He got away for a second, but not for long as they knock him down for a loss. Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Utes are on the move. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
Sweet cut there. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes one. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Utes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into possession. Trying to rumble in. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears! You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Forced out of the pocket. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
Listen, that's not going to go down as a big play, but he does a really good job turning a negative play into something positive. It's not a big gain, but it keeps you out of those negative situations that really makes you very predictable.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
He's got an open man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air, chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the catch. It's Mills. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on second down. Escapes the sack. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Wants to bring it back. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run.
He lofts one down the sideline. And incomplete on the deep ball. Fourth quarter, huge lead. I'm not really sure why you need to take that kind of shot.
You don't. You definitely don't need to. You can run the clock. You can run the football. You can make sure that you're playing it.
Turning it on. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give, and tick, 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 tick. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The give to the back. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football. Force speed.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Tight end now in motion. They'll run it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And the Utes will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.